Eurostone Customer Smith completion video notes. Start in the laundry room. So all of the drawers in here had screws that were, so the clips underneath are attached by 2 screws up into the bottom of the drawer. So all the screws had protruded through. This is an indication of screws that are too long, also screws that are not self-tapping. So if we were to replace the screws we're using with self-tapping, shorter screws, this would not be an issue. These have all been trimmed down, so they're shorter than they were. And so the other thing is if we were to fasten the clip here through these holes here into the actual frame, there's ones on the front as well, that would alleviate this problem. So anyway, all 3 of these drawers, that drawer there, several others, this one as well, those all had to be clipped. We did add scribe molding up here. We replaced this filler because the paint was chipped on it. We've got scribe underneath here, and then up this side, piece of molding down there at the floor. We'll take it to the next room. Here in the kitchen, there was an 1/8 of an inch gap underneath this cabinet. So 1 1/4 plus inch spacer between the base and the wall cabinet here to allow for the stone. We're still an 1/8 of an inch. It has to do with the thickness here. This is less than 1 1/4 inches. So normally handled by caulking, by the stone install. In this case, because it wasn't, we've gone ahead and added scribe molding here. So because of the reveal here, we've added a piece of scribe molding and then back 45'd it underneath. Replaced that one on the wall, so we 45'd it there and then back up. So we now have a nice clean detail there. Let's see, it was, yeah, this drawer here also had the screws coming through. Those are now flush. Yeah, this one in the back. This is actually, the ones in the back on this one were, that's the only place where we had screws in the back, and they were actually a different kind from the ones used in the front. Yeah, same thing there. And so that's all been adjusted. The Lazy Susan was rubbing in the back. So this could be part of the fact that these cabinets didn't have a chance to acclimate. It was rubbing right there. Okay, so we actually loosened this up and refastened it so that it was closer this way. So one way we can alleviate this is actually installing these a little bit closer to the front of the actual shelf so it won't be rubbing, but that's where it was rubbing. Now it's not. All right, I'll take you to the master now. All right, master bathroom, same thing. Screws coming through the drawers. There we go. So those have all been adjusted down. The wood is still kind of raised up, but that's because the fact that they're not self-tapping screws. Again, there's an outlet behind these guys here, and that's something that's going to need to be addressed with another product so that they can actually have an outlet inside the drawer. I'll get with you on some options there. Did go ahead and do the handles here and there. I'm actually going to show you the kitchen again because I did the handles in there. Okay, so we did these handles here on the island peninsula. Hall bathroom, we did handles here. This one was sent too narrow, and so she was ordering one more, but it's been drilled all the way through so that they can go ahead and attach it from the inside with the fasteners, everything in there. As you can see, screws that have come through. So those screws aren't poking through anymore, but that's what we're left with. See on either side left and right. We touched up this spot right here. That's glass, but everything's fine. We patched up this spot right here. Let me show you upstairs. Last of all, this is the cabinet that had water up in it. They had removed the molding here at the base. And so I've gone ahead, it was actually quite a bit away from here, so I've nailed it down once again and puttied it up. So we're good to go there. So at this point, we're work order complete. If you have any questions, give me a call, 615-542-3052. Thank you very much.